Hey gratitude seeker, have you ever had something great happen in your life that you quickly forgot about because of your busy schedule? I know I have, and I'm hoping that we will take this time to rejoice, to remember, and to appreciate the positive things that have happened recently. But first, let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I will start with a personal example. Someone left a 5-star review on iTunes for the Gratitude podcast, and that always makes me really happy. And since that day was really busy, I couldn't find the time to record a thank you message that would help me relive that joy and share my gratitude. I don't know the name of the person, but the 5-star review goes something like this. Always uplifting. I have been listening to your podcast while I drive or cook or just do my chores. I can't thank you enough for allowing me to feel so uplifted as I listen to your guests. It has been so refreshing to actually listen to quality content that helps me fill my day with even more gratitude. Happiness truly comes from being grateful for all the little and the big things. High five. Thank you so much for this review. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. The beautiful part about remembering the gifts that we receive, for me, these kinds of reviews are gifts, and I really appreciate them, is that each time you get back to them, you read them or you think about them, it gets you to relive that feeling. And of course, it puts you in a state of gratitude. The interesting part, though, about how we work as humans is that we tend to focus more on the things that need to be solved, on the problems in our life. And if something good happens and afterwards 2 bad things or 2 things that need our immediate attention happen, we might actually forget about the good thing that has happened and go on to solve another problem and to respond to something else, to react to something else. And I believe that the positive things that happen in our life deserve at least as much attention from us as do the negatives or the things that need our attention, our reaction. What has happened to me before in these situations, especially in busy days, was that after something good had happened, I either had to prepare for something, or I had meeting with a client or a phone call or something that needed fixing, and at the end of the day, after putting out all of the fires, I was too tired to remember the good news, the positive thing or the positive things that have happened. So if this has happened in your life, or if this is happening daily or weekly, take this time now to think about some great news or something positive that had happened in your life that made you really happy in the moment, and relive it. Feel the gratitude for that particular good news, good piece of news, for that positive thing that had happened maybe today or yesterday or this weekend. Maybe it was something simple, like someone had helped you somehow with something that was important for you. Or someone said some beautiful words about you, whether directly to you or you found out about them. It can be that you spent some quality time with a friend at lunch and you had to run back to work afterwards. when you do that, of course, you can't remain in that positive feeling too much because you have to run back to work or you need to get back to your responsibilities. But use this time right now to think about these situations, about these things that you were gifted with, but you just didn't have the time to properly enjoy. I'm sure you can think of at least one. If you can think of 2 or 3, that's even better. And this is really important to do and hopefully to cultivate as a habit somehow, because these days become our weeks, and these weeks become our months, and these months become our years, and these years become our life. So if we are in a rush all the time, and if something amazing happens, and we don't take the time to appreciate it because we need to rush to the other thing that needs our attention and our time, we might feel that we've wasted our life and that we can't really find any positives in it. And instead of it being fulfilling, it begins to feel as if it's only a series of events and responsibilities, rushing from one place to another without being aware and without appreciating the good things that happen. So take this time now, or even make this as a habit, maybe with your morning coffee, or when you do something else, instead of, for instance, scrolling on Facebook or on Instagram, you can think of one blessing that you had in your day. The blessing is always there. We just need to see it, to have the eyes to see it, and the habit, of course, to look for it. The best moment to start is now. So find today's or this week's blessing and relive it with all of your heart.